Jerusalem basks in the sunlight, a city teeming with life and commerce under King Asa's prosperous rule. The marketplaces buzz, with merchants and buyers, a vibrant tapestry of daily life unfolding in the heart of Jerusalem. Citizens navigate the crowded streets, their faces reflecting the peace and prosperity that define King Asa's reign. Under King Asa's watchful eye, Jerusalem thrives, its markets overflowing with goods, its people secure and content. The air is filled with the sounds of trade and chatter, a symphony of daily life echoing through the prosperous city of Jerusalem. In the grand throne room, young King Asa sits, his resolve firm against the sunlit dust, a leader facing weighty decisions. Sunlight pierces the high windows, casting a golden glow on Asa's face, illuminating the gravity of his youthful reign. Surrounded by advisors, their faces etched with concern, Asa prepares to confront the urgent matters at hand. His voice resolute, Asa declares, "We must address the pressing need for religious reform in Judah." High above, a scene of iconoclasm unfolds as Asa's men dismantle idols, shattering the symbols of the old ways. The pagan altars crumble under the force of reform, their destruction marking a profound shift. Dust and debris fill the air as the sacred spaces of the past are desecrated, making way for a new order. The stark contrast between the fallen idols and the rising reforms is a testament to Asa's unwavering resolve. The sun beats down upon the scene of destruction, highlighting the profound transformation taking place in the land. The winds carry the echoes of change, whispering through the high places as a new era dawns. Inside the temple, Asa leads the people, a beacon of renewed faith shining in his eyes. A palpable sense of devotion fills the air as the people gather, their hearts unified in worship. The temple resonates with the echoes of renewed hope, each voice a testament to unwavering belief. Asa's presence radiates strength, inspiring the people to embrace their faith with renewed fervor. The temple is alive with spiritual energy, a sanctuary where faith and devotion converge. Across the plains of Judah, an immense Ethiopian army emerges, a dark tide threatening to engulf the land. The sheer number of warriors sends shivers down the spines of those who dare to watch. Zerah, at the forefront, surveys the landscape with a cold, calculating gaze. The ground trembles under the weight of thousands of marching feet, a symphony of impending doom. The sun beats down, casting long shadows that stretch like grasping fingers across the plains. A sense of dread permeates the air, a silent promise of the battle to come. Bathed in the ethereal glow of dawn, Asa kneels in solemn devotion before the ancient altar. His hushed voice echoes through the throne room. "O God, I am nothing without your guidance." His plea intensifies, each word a desperate cry for divine intervention. "I depend on your divine help." In the distance, Asa's adversaries stand frozen, worry etched deeply into their faces as they watch their king's fervent supplication. A fragile hope flickers in their eyes, a silent vigil of support as they witness Asa's profound vulnerability. The battlefield unfolds as a canvas of chaos, where the grim determination of Asa's army clashes against the overwhelming might of the Ethiopian forces. Despite being visibly outnumbered, Asa's soldiers stand unyielding. The air vibrates with the relentless clash of steel. Smoke billows across the field, obscuring the horizon. The soldiers of Asa fight with unwavering courage, their faces set with resolve. Chaos erupts across the battlefield as divine intervention throws the Ethiopian army into disarray. Confusion reigns supreme. The once organized ranks of the Ethiopian army crumble under a wave of inexplicable panic. Amidst the turmoil, Asa's forces stand firm, witnessing the miraculous turn of events with awe and renewed vigor. Emboldened by divine favor, Asa's army surges forward, seizing the moment to claim a resounding victory. The battlefield becomes a scene of utter triumph for Asa's army. Against the radiant sun, Asa's triumphant return to Jerusalem unfolds, his silhouette a beacon of hope. The city erupts in joyous acclaim as Asa is hailed as a hero. A chorus of voices rises, filling the air with gratitude and elation. The very air vibrates with the palpable joy of a people united in celebration. Asa, bathed in golden light, acknowledges the adulation with a humble nod. Jerusalem rejoices, her streets echoing with the sounds of freedom and hope. In the hallowed temple, sunlight bathes Asa as he stands before his people. His powerful voice fills the sacred space, resonating with conviction. Sunlight streams through the high windows, illuminating faces turned toward him. Asa proclaims, "Today, we gather to offer our gratitude." He urges, "Let us remain faithful to God." Under Asa's wise rule, Judah flourishes, its lands rich and its people at peace. Golden fields stretch as far as the eye can see, a testament to the kingdom's prosperity. Children laugh and play in the streets, their joy echoing the land's newfound serenity. Families gather, sharing meals and stories, their hearts full of gratitude. Even the animals graze peacefully in the meadows, reflecting the kingdom's tranquility. Judah basks in the glow of a golden age, a beacon of hope and harmony for generations to come. The throne room basks in sunlight as the ambassador awaits Asa's decision. The ambassador from the king of Israel arrives, seeking an alliance against Baasha. Asa sits motionless on his throne, lost in thought as he contemplates the crucial choice before him. The weight of the kingdom hangs heavy in the air, every shadow whispering of the impending conflict. In the throne room, Asa sits in dim light, shadows dancing around him. His brow furrows as he contemplates the offer, a storm brewing within him. He weighs the alliance, the weight of possibilities heavy on his mind. Consequences flicker before him, a battlefield of what-ifs. Asa remains still, the throne a silent witness to his struggle. On the border between Judah and Israel, a construction project unfolds under the watchful eyes of King Baasha. Workers swarm like ants, fortifying Ramah into a formidable structure. The looming structure casts a shadow over Judah's northern border, a clear sign of escalating tensions. Baasha's presence exudes power and determination as he surveys the land. The construction advances, each stone placed heightening the sense of threat. Ramah rises, a stark declaration of intent against the skyline. In the radiant throne room, Asa sits, the throne's grandeur a stark contrast to the burden etched on his face. Sunlight pierces through the towering windows, casting beams that dance with dust, yet do little to lighten the king's heavy heart. A messenger bursts into the throne room, the bearer of tidings that threaten to unravel the kingdom's peace. The weight of Baasha's actions crashes upon Asa, his brow furrowing as shadows deepen across his face. Troubled by the news, Asa seeks counsel from his advisors. Asa stands amidst the overflowing treasury, his presence commanding as servants swarm around him. The treasury brims with artifacts, each piece whispering tales of the temple and palace, their splendor about to be bartered. Asa's voice cuts through the air, demanding the finest treasures. "See to it that only the finest pieces are selected." His ambition unveiled, Asa declares, "These gifts must impress Ben-Hadad, king of Aram." Dust motes dance in the air as servants hasten to gather gold, jewels, and ornate objects. Under the scorching sun of Damascus, Asa's messengers emerge, their camels adorned with shimmering gold and jewels. The treasures glint, signaling a desperate plea for alliance as they approach the formidable gates of Damascus. Their faces are set with determination, their mission weighted with the fate of their kingdom. They seek Ben-Hadad, hoping to forge a bond that could alter the course of destiny. Inside Ben-Hadad's palace, the stern-faced king surveys his domain from atop his throne. A flicker of cruelty lights his eyes as he contemplates a treacherous scheme. His resolve hardens, a decision made. "I agree." Ben-Hadad states, "We will break the treaty with Baasha and strike Israel from the north." His words echo in the hall, sealing the fate of nations with a single, decisive decree. Across northern Israel, Ben-Hadad's forces surge like an unstoppable flood, their numbers eclipsing the horizon. The relentless tide engulfs Israel, each city falling prey to their overwhelming might. Fortified walls, once symbols of resilience, crumble under the enemy's ferocious assault, marking a turning point in the war. Outmatched and overwhelmed, Baasha's army retreats, abandoning Ramah to the invading forces. Asa sits on his throne, the weight of recent events etched upon his face. A messenger stands before Asa, the bearer of tidings both grave and triumphant. The throne room holds its breath, the air thick with anticipation and dread. Asa's eyes reflect the flickering candlelight, betraying the turmoil within. The news of Ben-Hadad's victory casts a long shadow across Asa's domain. Under the open sky of Ramah, Asa's men dismantle the fortifications, a landscape of destruction taking shape. Stone by stone, the fortifications fall, the sounds of demolition echoing through the land. The dismantled materials are repurposed, destined to become the foundation of new cities. From ruins to construction, Geba and Mizpah rise, symbols of Asa's vision. In the majestic throne room, Hanani stands defiant before Asa. Sunlight pierces through the high windows, casting long shadows across the silent room. Asa sits on his throne, his face a mask of simmering annoyance. Hanani's voice echoes in the vast hall. "You have relied on the king of Aram instead of trusting God." Asa's annoyance flares into rage. "How dare you speak to me in such a manner?" In the stark confines of the prison cell, Asa's imposing figure casts a long, foreboding shadow. His intense gaze pierces through the dim light, locking onto Hanani with barely suppressed fury. Every muscle in Asa's body is taut, a visual testament to his seething anger and wounded pride. The air crackles with unspoken tension as Asa towers over Hanani, his presence dominating the confined space. In the oppressive silence, the weight of Asa's fury threatens to consume everything in its path. The prison cell becomes a stage for raw emotion, where pride and anger collide in a silent, explosive confrontation. Asa stands high above Judah, his stern gaze sweeping over the masses. His unyielding resolve casts a shadow over the assembly. With a sharp gesture, Asa signals his guards to move. The guards advance, their presence a stark symbol of oppressive power. Individuals are seized, their faces etched with fear and resentment. A heavy atmosphere descends, stifling the spirit of Judah. Within the dim confines of his bedchamber, Asa lies tormented by an agonizing ailment. The swelling and discoloration of Asa's feet reveal the severity of his mysterious affliction. Physicians gather, their faces grim as they examine Asa's feet. Asa winces, his face hardened by unyielding pride, seeking solace solely in mortal hands. In the subdued light of his bedchamber, Asa's frail form lies helpless, his face etched with the harsh lines of illness. Each breath is a visible battle, a shallow, ragged struggle against the encroaching darkness. Pain is his constant companion, twisting his features into a mask of suffering. The room mirrors his fading vitality, its dimness amplifying the weight of his weakening spirit. The air hangs heavy with the unspoken, each shadow a testament to Asa's diminishing strength. After a reign of 41 years, Asa's life ebbs away in Jerusalem, his final breath marking the end of an era. Solemnly, Asa's body is prepared for its final journey to the royal tombs, a procession of mourners gathering to pay their respects. The funeral procession winds through the ancient streets of Jerusalem, a somber tribute to the king. In the city of David, Asa is laid to rest in the royal tombs, his legacy etched in stone. Sunlight floods the royal tombs, casting a golden glow upon Asa's still form. The air is thick with silence, broken only by the faint whisper of dust motes dancing in the light. Ornate carvings tell of Asa's reign, a tapestry of triumphs and hidden sacrifices etched in stone. The weight of a kingdom rests heavy in the solemn stillness of the tomb. Each ray of light reveals the intricate details of a life lived in power and duty. Even in death, Asa's legacy looms large, a silent testament to a life of prosperity and strife. A solemn stillness blankets Jerusalem, its ancient stones echoing with the weight of loss. Faces etched with sorrow reflect the somber mood of a kingdom now adrift. The city holds its breath, mourning the departure of Asa, the weight of his choices heavy on all. A heavy silence descends, broken only by the soft whisper of wind through the ancient streets. Each member of Judah is lost in reflection, the consequences of Asa's reign now echoing through their lives. The weight of the kingdom's future presses down, a tangible burden carried in every heart. Sunlight floods the throne room as Asa, a young king, humbly kneels before the altar, his head bowed in reverence. He rises, his face now set with resolve, ready to lead. Asa turns to face his loyal advisors, his gaze unwavering. In the austere throne room, Asa prepares to address his council, his commitment to duty etched in his features. The world is engulfed in chaos as ancient stone idols fall, their faces turn to dust. Flames lick the sky as pagan altars are consumed, the scent of ash heavy in the air. Black smoke billows, painting the heavens with the grim strokes of destruction. The air vibrates with the echoes of ruin, a symphony of devastation. Ancient stones shatter under the weight of a new era, their silent screams lost to the wind. The high places weep as their gods are turned to ash, a testament to the end of days. Sunlight paints the sacred temple, illuminating the devout scene. Asa's youthful face radiates warmth, his eyes focused on the divine. The people of Judah kneel, their faces lifted in gratitude as their voices rise in unified praise. Asa guides his people, his hands directing their heartfelt worship. Dust and smoke billow across the battlefield as warriors engage in brutal combat. The Ethiopian army surges forward, their numbers seemingly endless. Suddenly, the sky explodes with a blinding light, heralding a miraculous turn. A wave of raw energy sweeps through the ranks, shattering weapons and hope. The battlefield transforms as the Ethiopian soldiers are thrown back, their advance halted. Miraculously, the tide turns, and the Ethiopian army faces a devastating rout. In Asa's throne room, servants stand frozen in place, their silence amplifying the anticipation. A regal ambassador is led into the throne room, his presence commanding attention. The ambassador bows deeply, showing respect to the powerful ruler. Asa sits on his throne, radiating power and authority, his gaze unwavering. The throne room holds its breath, the air thick with unspoken expectations. Under the relentless sun, the border between Judah and Israel transforms into a hive of activity. Workers strain, hauling massive stones and timber to fortify Ramah against unseen threats. Each stone laid is a testament to Baasha's resolve, a bulwark against the encroaching shadows. Gleaming armor reflects the harsh sunlight as soldiers patrol, their vigilance a silent promise of protection. The fortifications rise, a stark declaration etched against the horizon, defying any who dare approach. Baasha observes the scene, his gaze sweeping across the landscape, ensuring every detail reinforces his dominion. Sunlight fills Asa's throne room, where dust motes dance in the radiant light. Asa, younger and full of vigor, moves with purpose before his throne. His face hardens with grim resolve as he makes a fateful decision. A flicker of resolve in his eyes, Asa signals to a servant unseen. Under the scorching sun, Damascus awakens to the arrival of Asa's messengers, their journey etched in every weary step. Camels, heavy with gifts, lumber through the city gates, their shadows stretching long across the ancient stones. The air thickens with anticipation as the city watches the procession, a blend of curiosity and hope in their eyes. Each step of the messengers echoes through the city, carrying the weight of Asa's intentions and the promise of what is to come. The gifts gleam under the sun, symbols of diplomacy and potential alliance, as Damascus prepares to receive Asa's emissaries. A sea of faces turns towards the messengers, each person wondering if these newcomers bring peace or herald further conflict. Inside Ben-Hadad's opulent palace, a king sits upon his throne, the very picture of ambition and power. His gaze sharp, Ben-Hadad listens intently, the weight of his kingdom etched upon his face. In the heart of the palace, ambition flickers in Ben-Hadad's eyes, hinting at the battles yet to come. The king's posture is unyielding, his expression unwavering as he absorbs every word. A moment of silent calculation as Ben-Hadad weighs the implications of what he hears. The palace holds its breath, awaiting the king's command, the air thick with anticipation. Across northern Israel, an invading army surges forward, a relentless tide of soldiers and war machines. Dust and smoke rise from the scorched earth, painting a grim portrait of conquest and destruction. The once peaceful landscape transforms into a battlefield of clashing steel and desperate cries. Villages fall, their homes now ablaze, as the invaders leave a trail of ruin in their wake. Civilians flee in terror, their lives forever shattered by the merciless onslaught of war. The shadow of Ben-Hadad's army looms large, casting a pall over the land as hope dwindles. Under the broad daylight of Ramah, Asa's men begin their destructive work. The fortifications of Ramah fall, stone and timber succumbing to relentless force. Dust fills the air, a visible testament to the destruction wrought upon the landscape. The sounds of destruction reverberate, shattering the peace of the surrounding landscape. Sunlight floods Asa's opulent throne room, a regal tableau of power and foreboding. Hanani, a prophet, stands before Asa, a stark figure against the backdrop of royal splendor. The throne room gleams with sunlight, its stained glass windows casting vibrant hues across the scene. A palpable tension fills the air, a silent standoff between king and prophet. Asa's regal demeanor masks a deep wariness, the weight of kingship heavy on his brow. In a stark flashback, Asa looms with a grim countenance, his presence commanding as he watches Hanani's fate unfold. Guards manhandle Hanani, forcing him towards the cold confines of a prison cell. The cell door slams shut with a resounding clang, sealing Hanani's captivity and amplifying Asa's unyielding determination. The echo of the prison door closing reverberates, each clang a stark reminder of Asa's implacable resolve. Sunlight floods Asa's chamber, revealing the stark contrast between opulence and decay. Asa lies in bed, his face a mask of pallor, a frail hand gripping the silken sheets. A weak cough racks his body, each breath a shallow struggle against the encroaching darkness. The room, though lavish, is steeped in a palpable sense of sickness and despair, a haunting testament to Asa's fading life. Jerusalem bursts to life under Asa's reign, a symphony of commerce and community. The city's skyline transforms as new buildings rise, monuments to prosperity and progress. Temples and squares echo with devotion, faces illuminated by faith under Asa's steadfast leadership. Faith and progress intertwine, painting a portrait of harmony across the city under Asa's rule. Under Asa's oppressive rule, Judah groans under the weight of heavy taxation. Weariness and despair line the faces of the people as they struggle to meet the demands of their king. Foreign temples rise, casting a shadow over the worship of the one true God. Spiritual darkness descends, enveloping the land in a palpable sense of decline. Sunlight floods Asa's throne room, each sunbeam carrying tales of past glories and present burdens. Asa contemplates the weight of his crown, his face a canvas of pride and regret. He recalls battles won and alliances forged, each a silent testament to sacrifices made. The kingdom he secured stands as a monument to his choices, a legacy of triumph and untold cost. A sigh escapes Asa's lips, a quiet acknowledgement of the roads not taken. Sunlight floods the temple, casting a divine glow upon the faithful of Judah as they gather in solemn prayer. Voices rise in unison, their hymns of praise echoing through the hallowed halls, a testament to their enduring faith. Incense fills the air, swirling around them like a tangible manifestation of their devotion, creating an atmosphere of reverence. In this sacred space, faith remains a beacon, unwavering amidst the trials of a troubled time, illuminating the hearts of Asa's people. Jerusalem awakens in a blaze of sunlight, the ancient stones pulsating with life. Market stalls burst with a riot of colors, tempting passers-by with their wares. A diverse tapestry of faces navigates the crowded streets, each step a testament to resilience. Beneath the vibrant surface, a subtle caution lingers, a constant reminder of the need for unwavering faith. In the heart of his throne room, Asa is kneeling before the altar, head bowed in reverence. The throne room stands silent, the weight of the kingdom pressing down on Asa. In quiet desperation, Asa seeks forgiveness, his face etched with the burdens of leadership, his heart heavy. Asa implores the heavens for guidance, a solitary figure amidst the grandeur. The throne room echoes with unspoken pleas as Asa continues his solemn prayer. In the stillness, Asa remains kneeling, seeking divine intervention for his troubled kingdom. As the sun descends, long shadows stretch across Jerusalem, signaling the close of Asa's reign. The city's ancient stones glow with fiery hues, a vibrant farewell to the old order. Jerusalem anticipates a new era as the golden light casts a final dramatic glow. A quiet anticipation fills the air as Jerusalem awaits the dawn of change. The fiery hues of sunset paint a dramatic scene over the ancient city, marking the end of an era. Jerusalem holds its breath, poised on the brink of a new beginning. In the throne room, Asa sits heavily on his throne, the weight of leadership palpable in every line of his face. Sunlight pierces through the stained glass, casting an ethereal glow as Asa pores over ancient scrolls. His brow furrows, each word scrutinized with hawk-like intensity, seeking to uphold justice and righteousness. The fate of the kingdom rests on his shoulders, a burden he bears with unwavering resolve. Asa journeys through the countryside, his arrival immediately capturing the gaze of the local villagers. He pauses, engaging with the villagers, his presence a beacon of hope and change. Asa attentively listens to the villagers, his face reflecting empathy and concern. His compassionate gaze mirrors a profound understanding of the hardships they endure. The weight of their burdens seems to settle upon him as he absorbs their heartfelt narratives. Sunlight floods the temple through stained glass, bathing Asa in divine light. The temple pulsates with the fervor of a religious festival, the air alive with energy. Asa raises her hands, a beacon of faith guiding her followers. Her voice, clear and strong, resonates through the sacred space. Songs of praise and thanksgiving fill the temple, uniting the worshippers in harmonious devotion. Asa strides purposefully along the Jerusalem walls, a solitary figure against the ancient stones. His gaze sweeps the horizon, ever watchful for threats to the city's safety. He runs a hand along the weathered stones, ensuring the city's defenses stand firm. Beneath his stoic expression, a deep concern for Jerusalem's safety weighs heavily on Asa's mind. Inside the armory, Asa observes his soldiers' rigorous training. The clang of steel reverberates as soldiers engage in fierce combat practice. Asa's gaze intensifies, his expression a mask of unwavering discipline. Each precise maneuver underscores the soldiers' honed skills. Asa nods slowly, acknowledging the soldiers' dedication and expertise. Under the benevolent gaze of the sun, Asa strides through the fields, his hands weaving tales of abundance. His impassioned gestures paint vivid pictures of fertile lands, promising bountiful harvests. He urges the people onward. His words echo with the promise of prosperity, urging them to cultivate the earth with fervor. The sunlight bathes the land, revealing the land's hidden potential. His vision of an abundant harvest shines like the sun, illuminating the path to prosperity. The throne room basks in the golden light of dawn, its marble floors gleaming with regal promise. Asa, a figure of serene authority, sits motionless upon his ornate throne. Foreign dignitaries stand respectfully before Asa, their faces reflecting a mixture of hope and apprehension. Scrolls and maps sprawl across the table, hinting at ongoing negotiations and complex strategies. The scene balances power and diplomacy, hope and uncertainty. Amidst the majestic mountains, Asa seeks solace, a lone figure against the grandeur of nature. Finding a tranquil haven, he settles into meditation, seeking inner peace. With closed eyes and upturned face, Asa communes with the heavens, yearning for enlightenment. In quiet contemplation, Asa calls for wisdom, his spirit open to guidance from above. Bathed in sunlight, Asa remains in serene prayer, a beacon of hope amidst the silent peaks. In the heart of the night, Asa tosses restlessly in his grand bed, ensnared by velvet sheets. Moonlight floods the opulent throne room, a stark contrast to the turmoil in Asa's soul. His gaze fixes on the ornate ceiling, a silent witness to his inner conflict. The weight of the crown bears down, his mind consumed by the burdens of power. Asa surveys the sprawling city of Jerusalem, his expression reflecting a deep-seated belief in the power of knowledge. He initiates the construction of schools, personally ensuring each one is equipped to foster learning and growth. Overseeing the meticulous arrangements, Asa ensures that every school is a beacon of enlightenment. His vision extends beyond mere construction. Asa champions education as the cornerstone of a thriving society. He throws open the doors of knowledge, inviting citizens from all walks of life to partake in the pursuit of wisdom. His dedication ignites a spark of intellectual curiosity, transforming Jerusalem into a hub of learning and progress. In Asa's throne room, sunlight bathes the scene as Asa sits, a figure of authority amidst his advisors and merchants. With a sweeping gesture, Asa passionately outlines his vision for economic reform, his words resonating with conviction. Scrolls and ledgers overflow the table, detailing trade routes and commercial regulations, the tangible weight of policy. Intent faces gather, illuminated by the streaming sunlight, each absorbed in the gravity of Asa's ambitious plan. Under the vast sky, Asa journeys across the land, a solitary figure against the horizon. Arriving at a remote village, Asa's arrival is heralded as a beacon of hope amid despair. Asa extends a hand, offering aid and comfort to those in need. The weight of gratitude hangs heavy in the air as Asa's presence brings solace to the weary souls of the village. The village, once shadowed by despair, now glows with renewed spirit. The throne room is bathed in sunlight, each ray highlighting the ornate splendor of Asa's seat. Upon the throne sits Asa, his youthful face set with the resolve of a king. Before him, a line of faces, each holding a silent plea. The throne room awaits, poised on the edge of destiny. Sunlight dapples the forest floor as Asa strides purposefully through the trees. His gaze sharpens. A discarded plastic bottle mars the pristine landscape. A surge of determination crosses Asa's face as he clutches the offending object. He straightens, the bottle a symbol of his unwavering resolve. Sunlight filters through the canopy, illuminating Asa's path. Asa walks on, a lone guardian in a verdant realm, determined to protect the forest for generations to come. Sunlight floods Asa's throne room, illuminating the air with dancing dust motes as a silent anticipation fills the hall. Asa, radiating regal authority, observes the crowd with a commanding presence. Before Asa, scrolls and tablets spread across a large table, symbols of the legal system. The weight of law and governance hangs heavy in the throne room as Asa prepares to address his subjects. The throne room awaits the pronouncements that will shape the future under Asa's reign. Under the radiant Jerusalem sun, Asa emerges as the central figure, his presence igniting a national holiday. Banners flutter, symbols of unity and heritage waving in the gentle breeze as the city pulses with life. Citizens gather, their faces bright, reflecting the collective joy and pride of a nation united. Laughter and music intertwine, painting a vibrant picture of community spirit under the open sky. The throne room glows with sunlight, illuminating tapestries that celebrate the world's creation. Asa sits upon the throne, radiating warmth. Musicians tune their instruments, filling the air with anticipation. Artists sketch on canvases, capturing the room's vibrant energy. Craftsmen display intricate works, showcasing their dedication and skill. Asa gestures, a gentle smile gracing their lips, fostering an atmosphere of encouragement. Under the relentless desert sun, weary travelers trudge, their hopes dwindling with each step. A figure appears on the horizon, a beacon of hope in the desolate landscape. Asa. Asa's face radiates warmth as he extends a hand, offering life-sustaining water to parched throats. The travelers, their spirits renewed, gratefully receive Asa's generosity. Asa's kindness shines brighter than the sun, a testament to the enduring power of human compassion. With renewed strength, the travelers continue their journey, forever touched by Asa's selfless act. Within the throne room, Asa is a figure of resolve amidst the lavish display. Attendants move urgently, their footsteps echoing in the vast hall as they serve their king. Asa's decisive gesture silences the room, his command about to change lives. His words cut through the opulence, ordering the establishment of hospitals for the sick and injured. Asa's firm expression is a beacon of hope, a stark contrast to the surrounding extravagance. Under the radiant Jerusalem sun, Asa watches over the construction, a symbol of progress. Infrastructure blossoms, transforming Jerusalem into a hive of industry and hope. The city pulses with fresh vitality. Each stone laid a testament to Asa's vision. Jerusalem's citizens, once adrift, now find purpose in Asa's grand design. Employment flourishes, knitting together the community with newfound prosperity. Asa's reforms echo through the streets, each hammer swing a note in Jerusalem's song of renewal. Sunlight paints Asa's throne room in vibrant hues, illuminating a hive of inventors eager to display their technological wonders. The throne room pulses with anticipation, as each inventor hopes their innovation will catch Asa's discerning eye. Asa, radiating warmth and sharp intellect, watches with unwavering interest, a beacon of progress in the bustling hall. A suggestion from Asa sparks a flurry of excited murmurs, igniting the room with the thrill of technological advancement. The air vibrates with the promise of tomorrow as Asa's vision shapes a future brimming with innovation and ingenuity. Amidst the budding orchards, Asa stands as a beacon of environmental advocacy, his presence commanding attention. His voice echoes through the rustling leaves, championing the cause of sustainable agriculture to the attentive local farmers. Years of labor etched into his weathered hands, Asa embodies the profound importance of nurturing orchards and vineyards for ecological balance. He emphasizes that planting orchards and vineyards ensures a legacy of prosperity and environmental stewardship. In the opulent throne room, Asa stands, a beacon of power and command. Sunlight paints the throne room as Asa gestures, initiating a new era of standardized order. Scribes meticulously record the new regulations, their quills dancing across the parchment. Merchants and citizens watch with bated breath, their faces a canvas of hope and trepidation. The air crackles with the energy of change as Asa's reforms promise fairness and stability. Jerusalem basks under the sun as the newly dedicated temple rises majestically. Asa stands on the steps, a figure of authority and reverence. Before him, a vast crowd gathers, a mosaic of faces from every nation. Asa proclaims, "Let all who seek solace from every nation find it within these walls. Let this temple be a beacon, drawing all to the one true God." Sunlight floods Asa's throne room, revealing dust motes suspended in the air. King Asa sits upon his throne, his face a canvas of wisdom and weariness. He clasps his hands, his lips moving in silent prayer, a king seeking guidance. "O Lord, I beseech thee, guide my kingdom," Asa prays, his voice echoing in the hallowed hall. "May my legacy be one of devotion and unwavering faith," he whispers, a king's humble plea.